Copy. Enter. Boom, posted. And we're going to go to promo here. And we're going to take the good old Posterino. Alrighty then. Let's see here as I go to Table Talk, whichever one is this one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Hybrid_1, also known as David, and we're here to bring you Table Talk Thursday, episode 66. So go ahead and execute order 66. Also here with me live, basically teleconferencing, not even real boy today because they're getting ready for our meetup tomorrow, is Mr. Rainy Death 909, also known as Kenneth.
Yep. Hello, people out there.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Although I'm showing this page. This is the hacks. I don't know. These are the notes. Can you even see them, Kenneth, on the stream, or does it look like poopy?
Yeah, pull up the stream.
You should always have the stream pulled up. Yeah, you can read them. It's squished, but I would have to enhance it. Can I enhance on this page? Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah, you really do need to.
There we go. It's enhanced.
Yeah, just get rid of the outline thing.
What? What outline thing? Oh, this.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything. Did absolutely nothing.
Enhance your browser.
I already did enhance. It looks good to me now, ish.
Yeah. You take up so much of the screen.
I know. That's the point. Of course I take up so much of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
For I am here. I'm in a normal circumstances, I don't think I do. I'm like over this way. Not that it matters too much. I can go ahead and drag this over a little bit more on this side. We can hide some of this over here. And drag it over some more. And drag this down as well. Good enough. Anyway, take it away.
Alrighty then. Starting up at the top, with North Korea. So, North Koreans are no-shows to a meeting to discuss the return of U.S. soldiers' remains. So, as folks, you may, whenever we covered the story about the Trump-Kim Jong-un meeting in Singapore, this is one of the points they talked about.
How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream.
Was returning the soldiers' remains.
Yes.
So clearly North Koreans are not keeping their word.
Which is bad and also, foreseeable, I guess?
Which is also unsurprising considering what we've seen with them increasing their nuclear program.
Yep.
So, they're bullshitting America, as expected. But yes, North Korean officials did not show up for a meeting scheduled for today with the Americans at the inter-Korean border to discuss the remains of the United States soldiers killed in the Korean War. However, it's not clear whether the Americans had been deliberately stood up. Mr. Pompeo had cautioned that the date for the planned meeting at Punmenjum could be moved by a day or two, indicating the sides had not settled on all the details. It's kind of something they really should have worked out. It's like, we're confirmed. Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, this date's sufficient. So we'll just go there and hope they're there. When the American officials called the North Korean side later on Thursday, it proposed a generals meeting with the United States on Sunday. If the Pentagon accepts the proposal, it'll be the first meeting between North Korean and American military generals in 9 years. So, we'll see what happens if they actually do meet on Sunday. If North Korea decides to actually slow down their nuclear program. Lots of ifs in North Korea.
Suck my booze. Wow. It's one of those mixer trolls. A lot of those one instantly popped in here. Go ahead and take the ban. If you don't mind, we'll go ahead and read the second one.
Okay.
Sure.
Continuing on our international news coverage, the United States has decided to slap on an additional $200 billion worth of Chinese imports.
The problem here is that everything is made in China for us.
Yes.
Nobody really understands that.
Well, Trump doesn't understand that, but he doesn't understand a lot of things.
But I mean, even his constituents don't understand that. They think trade tariffs are good.
Yes. But yeah, so the Trump administration decided to raise the stakes in its trade war with China, saying it would slap a 10% tariff on an extra $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. So, folks, that's on top of tariffs that they've already imposed of $34 billion and separate and more tariffs of $19 billion. So this is a total of, about $250-something billion worth of trade, which is about half of the total trade America does with China. This would be extremely detrimental to U.S. trade, and it would make everything we buy, which is a lot of it comes from China, a lot more expensive.
Yep. Very true.
Yep. So U.S. officials released a list of thousands of Chinese imports the administration wants to hit with tariffs, including hundreds of food products, as well as tobacco, chemicals, coal, steel, and aluminum.
It also includes consumer goods ranging from car tires, furniture, wood products. There's a double comma there, Kenneth. Holy shit, the triggering. Handbags and suitcases to dog and cat food, baseball gloves, and I love you added a slash on accident. No, there's a slash, bitch. Baseball gloves, carpets, doors, bicycles, skis, golf bags, toilet paper, and beauty products. It's a good thing most of those things don't apply to me, except for cat food and a bicycle.
Toilet paper.
Dude, I only buy toilet paper like once every 2 or 3 months unless women come over. I don't really go through toilet paper.
I do need to buy some car tires.
Sucks to be a nerd. Last week, Washington imposed 25% tariffs on $34 billion of Chinese imports, and Beijing responded immediately with matching tariffs on the same amount of U.S. exports to China. So, woo, we just bumped up price of everything for everyone for no reason.
Yep.
Investors fear an escalating trade war between the world's two biggest economies could hit global growth, which it will. President Donald Trump has said he may ultimately impose tariffs on more than $500 billion worth of Chinese goods, roughly the total amount of U.S. imports from China last year. So, all of the Chinese imports. Senate Finance Committee Chairman Orrin Hatch, a senior member of Trump's Republican Party, said the announcement appears reckless and is not a targeted approach. No, it's not. American families are the ones being punished. Consumers, businesses, and the American jobs dependent on trade are left in the crosshairs of an escalating global trade war, said Hun Quach, the head of international trade policy for the group. I have a kitty cat.
He does.
Anyway, there we go. Now you can carry on to the next one.
Yep. So, we'll see what happens, because, this is already in place. And it's already affecting people in China and in America. But in good news, so as we talked about last week, where there was a bunch of kids and a coach stuck in a cave in Thailand, they were successfully rescued over the weekend. And this talks about how some of them were sedated and in a semi-conscious state during the rescue to help calm them, because, of course, it's a very stressful thing, and a lot of these kids were trained on diving in a very short amount of time. So on Tuesday, the 5 remaining boys were rescued from the Tham Long Nang Non Cave Complex, where 12 members of a soccer team and their coach were trapped for more than 2 weeks. The rescue mission spanned 3 days, according to new details, and involved drugging the boys prior to extraction. The news comes from former Thailand Navy SEAL Chayanata Piranarong, who told the AFP on Wednesday the boys were asleep or in a semi-awake during the rescue mission. Some of them were asleep, some of them were wiggling their fingers as if groggy.
I think it's Chayanata Piranarong.
Okay.
I don't know. I had to. I was like, I feel like that's wildly but relatively correct. But anyway.
Probably, but it's Taiwanese.
Yep.
So.
Those are some
many of the
long
boys,
Asian names, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some long Asian names. They're like 15-character Asian names. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Many of the boys, who were all part of the Wild Boar soccer team, who didn't know how to swim and didn't have any diving experience, were each assigned 2 divers, a bodysuit, and a full face mask. The success of the excavation was a huge relief, given the boys and their soccer coach had been trapped since June 23rd, surviving 9 days by drinking water from the walls of the cave before they were discovered alive. So it's definitely good news to see. And I know, like, FIFA has offered the boys and their coach a full trip to the World Cup.
The World Cup is, like, over. It's only got, like, one more game now.
Yeah, well, yes. The final rousing game between France and Croatia.
Yep, both red, white, and blue colors.
Well, red, white, and blue are the most common colors in flags.
They're also the best and the most American. Let me just get the flag behind me.
Oh, God. The green screen and the flag.
No, fuck no. Too late for that.
You should. Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely good news to
Here
get
go
all
fucking
alive
just move, America.
Well.
Speaking of America, Alabama moves to limit sheriffs from pocketing jail food money. This is an update to a story we covered last year? It's been a while. We covered a story.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was like this or similar to this, that I think. I'm not sure if it was from Bama, but it was from somewhere where some fucking sheriffs were doing just this. Anyway, Alabama's governor has begun to cut off a gravy train for the state's sheriffs. The unspent money for prisoners' meals that the sheriffs have long been allowed to keep for themselves. The practice, born of a bickered-over ambiguity in a state law, has let sheriffs pocket tax dollars that over the decades almost certainly ran into the millions. Public funds should be used for public purposes. Miss Ivy, a Republican, said in a statement on Wednesday, "It's that simple." Yeah, I mean, I was using my money to do stuff. You know, we were using school district tools and things to go get Sonic drinks. Taxpayer money. Anyway.
Yeah, your tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. So, anyway. Critics of the practice welcomed the governor's action on Wednesday, but said it resolved only part of the problem because it did not apply to every type of payment related to jail food. Even so, the move is sure to infuriate sheriffs in at least some of Alabama's 67 counties, and the governor's order may be tested in the courts. The Alabama Sheriff's Association did not respond to a message on Wednesday seeking comment about the governor's order, and several sheriffs declined to comment. The practice had been the subject of periodic controversy. In 2009, a federal judge jailed the county sheriff of Morgan County after concluding that the sheriff was in a blatant breach of previous agreements to care adequately for prisoners. Yeah, it's because they treat prisoners like slaves and like shit. They treat prisoners like prisoners, to be honest.
Well, I disagree with it. I mean, we need to go like Scandinavian and treat prisoners like people so that way they can be properly rehabilitated and become productive members of society with lower recidivism rates.
What? Prisoners being real people? Nah, that's not a thing. Once they commit crimes, they're not real anymore. They're all fake boys.
Apparently.
Yep.
Alrighty then. But yes, definitely fuck those Alabama sheriffs.
Fucking good old Panda Sheriff's Association have done that for a while. He said something about districts don't spend the money on something, they get less the following year. I'm not sure if
That's true.
That's like half correct.
It's basically, well, I know at least from my experience with this school district that if you don't spend the money, you lose it.
That's with it depends on what title the money comes from, remember? It's like the title funds and stuff. So it really depends. That's why I said half. Half yes, half no. It's not all of the money, it's some of the money.
If we were Snopes, it'd be like in the middle of the whole yes-no.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's a 50-50 yes-no for me, dog.
But officials admit that they may have separated a family that might be a U.S. citizen for up to a year. So this is actually, this is more talking about the current immigration things going on here in America. But this actually harkens back to a story we covered last year of a man who shared a name with a person who was an illegal immigrant. And he was captured by ICE, and ICE didn't believe that he was a U.S. citizen. So they held him for 5 years. And then when he got out, he tried to sue, and the courts were like, sorry, the statute of limitations passed 3 years ago. You get nothing. God, if we had like Stream Deck, I would hit a button and be like, come with that video clip.
What video clip is that?
You know the Willy Wonka clip where he's like, you get nothing.
Sure. I'm just gonna nod my head and agree.
Well,
I don't really remember off the top of my head, to be completely honest.
You lose. You get nothing. Come on, it's a very famous scene. It's a meme.
I may not pay attention or remember it. Do you know how many memes pass by my eyes in any given day? Too fucking many. As of late, it's all been car salesman memes. Like, this green screen can fit. This green screen can fit so many fucking problems when you're trying to configure it. Holy shit! That's how I feel. That's very accurate, though.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, the Department of Justice told a federal judge that it may have mistakenly separated a father and a toddler who could both be U.S. citizens for as long as a year in the process of enforcing Trump's zero-tolerance policy on immigration.
Zero tolerance! We don't like those Mexicanos in our country.
Nobody ever talks about the illegal Canadian immigration.
Nobody talks about the illegal anybody else in immigration. You want to know what?
That's true.
It's because they're white and they're good people. In theory.
Some of them, I assume, are good people. Thanks, Trump.
Some who I assume are good people. Alright, now we're going to record this
and
with
that's
the
when
GoPro.
I play the Trump clip. It'd be like, the rapist, they're sending us the worst, the rapists, the criminals.
Yep.
But some of them, I assume, are good people. Anyway. The fact that a U.S. citizen got caught up in the mess shows just shows how poor the government's record keeping was, and this is just the latest example. Says Lee Gurnett, the deputy director of the ACLU's Immigration Rights Project. Which, yeah, I mean he's right. The government is keeping very shitty records of everything that goes on.
It's the government,
and right now they still have 1,000+ kids to reunite with their families that they are just not doing.
This is my beat stick.
Mm-hmm. Previously, the DOJ had only revealed that the child's father could not be located, but the ACLU and the court were both made aware that the father and the child might be U.S. citizens. And here's a quote here. It says, it actually happens more frequently than you believe, said Gellernett. ICE makes mistakes. On Tuesday's hearing, Sabra said the families were improperly separated and that he would not extend the deadline, meaning the government is technically in violation of the court orders, of which these are firm deadlines, not aspirational goals.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the judge. And that's thing, this all started thanks to Trump when he signed his executive order, or his order for the whole
Executive Order
zero tolerance.
69. basically.
Pretty much. Yes, but then now we have Trump's rolling back of his executive order separating families, which now ICE is overwhelmed with the amount of people they have to now reunite with limited documentation.
However, remember, it now actually means that people can. The executive order of breaking apart families is gone. However, a new executive order for indefinite detention is now in place.
Which actually runs up against the decades-old Flores versus Reno settlement, which stipulates that migrant children cannot be held in detention for more than 20 days. So, indefinite detention is illegal under their own settlement.
I believe indefinite detention is illegal anyway.
Yes, it is.
Under some sort of rights. Because these people don't even have corpus. No, it's the right of whichever one, because of your right to trial. So these people aren't even on trials.
I know.
So, but they're not American people.
Right.
So technically, they don't get constitutional rights because they're not real people. They're not Americans.
I think constitutional rights apply to people within America, even if they're not U.S. citizens.
That's funny. Apparently, he said that Stormy Daniels was arrested in Ohio for touching people at a strip club when it's her job to get lap dances. That's kind of funny. Trump's not making... So, the whole reason why Trump's doing it is the power play to keep immigrants out. And it's actually slightly working. There's a number of immigrant families now that don't feel like coming to America because
it certainly is working, but it's just a very
if he knows how to do something, he knows how to be a terrible person to make it effective at the very least. Might not have good business sense, but this is what he was trying to do, and he did it really well.
Yeah, so well it's caused an international outrage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, some of these people are legal immigrants, though, not asylum seekers. Yes, if you're seeking asylum, you can legally come over. You
still have to get here, and that's the thing. A lot of these people are trying to seek asylum because they're coming from countries where there's a lot of gang activity,
Mexico,
and it's actually very dangerous. Not just Mexico, but a lot of it's from like Honduras, which is suffering from a lot of gang violence. It's actually quite prominent there. And other Central American nations. So the thing is, they're detaining these people who, yes, are illegally here, but they're also trying to seek asylum, but also the court wants to rush them through deportation without going through an asylum process, which they have a right to do. The asylum process, I mean.
Yeah.
So the they didn't have to have this problem. They could have made this, orderly, and smooth if they truly wanted to.
No, they could have. I mean, this is the United States of fucking America. Anyway, carrying on. Government told immigrant parents to pay for DNA tests to get kids back. The U.S. government officials recently told 4 immigrant women that they must pay for DNA tests in order to be reunited with their children, according to the shelter that housed the women. The tests are the latest ad hoc effort by the Trump administration to reunite families it had separated, in some cases because authorities took documents from adults proving they are related to the children. The tests are being administered by a private contractor on behalf of the Department of Health and Human Services Office of Refugee Resettlement. I was surprised we had that. I didn't know that existed. Which oversees the care and housing of children. HHS has refused to name the contractor, which may be a violation of federal law. I think that is, I think it's a violation of federal law.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
State and federal government contractors have to be announced
under the law.
Yep.
Once the contract is agreed to, they have to announce it.
Yep. None of them have the money for the test, so it's going to fall back on us to push back on that, said Ruben Garcia.
Which makes sense. I mean, these people are coming with barely the clothes on the back, let alone anything else.
The director of Annunciation House and Immigrant Shelter in El Paso where the women are staying. Garcia said the test likely cost money that many immigrants entering the country with little more than clothes on their backs don't have, which is what you just said.
That's it.
Elenia Holguin, an immigration attorney in El Paso who works with Annunciation House, said the government made some of their clients pay between $700 and $800 to prove their relationship to a relative as part of their citizenship case. The government wants parents to foot the bill for the DNA testing when they're the ones that cause the need for testing, Holguin said. It's incredible, which is true. Also,
Yeah.
it's fucking stupid, because, like, I don't think DNA tests cost that much anyway, to be honest.
Well, the kind of tests that they're doing are usually pretty cheap. Now, the HHS has pushed back on this and stated that they don't charge for DNA tests in the immigration cases that are going on right now. So it could be a deal. It could be a problem with the contractor who's saying that it costs money,
yes,
or somebody else along the line is trying to be unscrupulous.
Yep. No, that I believe too.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, this is a situation ripe for taking advantage of by terrible people. Anyways, so Elon is doing some good things, and he's he pledges to fund fixing water in Flint homes contaminated above FDA levels. So billionaire Elon Musk has committed to fund efforts to fix homes.
That's the first non-trolly thing he's done.
Well, he did also help with the Thailand situation by making what is essentially like a mini sub for the kids.
Here's a mini sub. That's
pretty much.
Funny.
I mean, it's just large enough for them, and it has like oxygen and such.
That's pretty funny, to be honest.
Yep, because he got it there to Thailand. It wasn't needed, but he helped, or he was going to help. He did send engineers there to provide electricity and such services.
That's cool.
Yep, so the Tesla owner tweeted in a response to the user who asked him to respond to people saying there was no way he could help get clean water to Flint. Musk responded saying, "Please consider this a commitment that I will fund fixing the water in any house in Flint that has water contamination above FDA levels." No kidding. Which Musk usually is pretty, if he says something, he usually does it. It's not like crazy. Let's see. Musk appeared to back up that claim with another tweet in response to comic Jonathan Diener saying, "For now, reply to my tweet with ppm and ppb test results, and I will send somebody to install a water filter," creating an email called flint@x.com, but he's in China. Which I guess that's lead levels and I don't know, whatever else.
That's parts per million and parts per... I guess it's parts per billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
In a DEQ release, the state says that the tests representing 4 consecutive 6 months monitoring period show that 90% of the Tier 1 or high-risk samples collected are at or below 4 parts per billion, which is well below the federal action level of 15 parts per billion. Nearly 2 years of LCR data and thousands of other tests show that Flint water is safe, is testing the same or better than similar cities across the state. However, residents dispute that, saying they still don't think the water is safe to drink. Multiple charges have been leveled against by a special investigative unit at the former and current state officials, including 6 charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Interesting.
Now, in my opinion of this, it's hard to say because people are still getting bottled water, they're still getting support, and
well, the thing is, we covered the story where Flint was supposed to be largely back at better levels.
Yeah, we did. We covered that story, but I think people just still don't trust it.
Well, yeah,
so,
it's hard to get people to trust something when the government's failed you.
Yeah, that's hurt their children and caused permanent brain damage.
They're all from Michigan anyway. They didn't have brains. I mean, we have high tech.
Who better be watching the stream while he's stuck on that bus?
He's not. He can't, I don't think. He says the internet's poopy. He's also probably asleep.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, so, I mean, we'll see, because I doubt Eglon will have to pay too much, because if they do get the test, they'll find their water's fine, and then that may actually prompt them to start using it again.
Yep.
So all in all, this is a win for him and PR.
Yep.
But also,
I still want him to do my giant robot thing. I don't remember if he liked that whenever I said that to him a while back or not. I have to go back and check. But I'm pretty sure if he liked it, I would have freaked out and then sent you the screenshot so you could be like, "Well, goddamn!" And I'm like, I told you he's the only one that would go for it. I still believe he's the only billionaire entrepreneur that would go for it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Jeff Bezos owns freaking Boston
Dynamics. Does he own Boston Dynamics? Yeah, but then they're gonna be like, "That's a great idea. We're already working on it," and just kick me to the curb.
Well, you don't exactly have much outside of an idea, which is a handful of words.
Yes.
You don't have any sketches or designs.
I have shitty sketches.
You really don't have much more than, hey, this is cool. And they'd be like, yeah, we've already thought of that, and whatever, fuck you. So,
and that's when I'm like, fuck you, I'm building it. United States government, I will sell it to you as a weapon of war. You can sit out there in the acres of them.
They won't pay you for it.
They will pay me for it. Especially if I can design it. No, they pay you for it. They paid everybody else for it.
Yeah.
Plus, if they take it, I'm sorry, not sorry, but the military's best and brightest isn't very bright. So, meh. I mean, I wouldn't be able to build it in such a way that it'd be magical and it can't be reverse engineered, I guess. They would reverse engineer it and just make it fucking, tankier than I could make it. They're like, we're going to make it have bigger guns and more armor. That's all the U.S. does to everything. Oh, look, there's that tank. We're going to steal that from World War II from that other country. We're going to give it a bigger gun and put more armor on it. That's literally all we do. And maybe a bigger engine that still doesn't go as fast.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, this next story is for
those of you who are...
folks that are flying.
Yeah, for those of you who are flying. Crucifix and Kenneth. TSA screeners win immunity from abuse claims in appeals court. Flyers may have a tough time recovering damages for invasive screenings at U.S. airport security checkpoints after a federal appeals court on Wednesday said screeners are immune from claims under a federal law governing assaults, false arrests, and other abuses. In a 2-1 vote, wow, that's a really shitty vote, the Third U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia said Transportation Security Administration, TSA, screeners were not investigative or law enforcement officers and were therefore shielded from liability under the Federal Tort Claims Act. For most people, TSA screenings are an unavoidable feature of flying, but it is squarely in the realm of Congress to expand liability for abuses. Civil Judge Cheryl Ann Krause wrote, "The FTCA generally affords the government sovereign immunity when employees commit intentional torts, a type of civil wrong. Wednesday's decision..."
Interesting.
What?
It's like, oh, you did a wrong thing, but we've given you immunity, so fuck it.
A diplomatic immunity, so hammer you can't sue. Wednesday's decision was the first by federal appeals court on whether a waiver of immunity for investigative and law enforcement officers extends to screeners. U.S. Attorney William McSwain in Philadelphia, whose office defended TSA screeners, said the decision reflected Congress's desire to balance the government's sovereign immunity and duty to protect taxpayer dollars against the need to provide remedies for some plaintiffs. I mean, the problem is that these aren't people's money. Is TSA government?
Yeah,
oh.
They're a branch of Homeland Security.
Okay. Yeah, but they still employ bad people. The problem is there's bad people everywhere. There's people that just want to use that job to cop a feel with hot chicks,
pretty much,
or chicks that want to cop a feel with hot dudes and feel their package.
Or chicks that want to cop a feel on hot chicks,
or dudes that want to cop a feel on dudes. Whatever way you go.
Whatever way your skeevy, TSA dream is.
What's going on?
You're
just hearing weird sounds everywhere. We're going to go from FCC.
On to another government organization, which is always on our radar.
Another sketchy government organization. It wasn't sketchy until Ajit Pai took over. It was.
The FCC has decided to vote on a rule that will charge consumers to hear grievances.
Whoa! What?
Yep. So the FCC voted today in a 3-1 vote to stop reviewing informal consumer complaints about telecom companies, which now means to get an FCC review of a company's bad behavior, a consumer will have to file a formal complaint, which will require a payment of $225 to the FCC.
Wow. That's fucking sucks.
That's the thing. It's like the FCC gets quite a lot of comments. As it talks about down here, the FCC gets 25 to 30,000 informal complaints a month. Because you know what? ISPs are bad people and they do bad things. And, the FCC is the one who's supposed to be there to protect the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
And they're basically saying, fuck the consumer now. Which they've been saying it under Ajit Pai's and Trump's rule. I mean, mainly with getting rid of the damn net neutrality. So, yes. Even if an ISP fails to respond to a customer's informal complaint, the FCC would not review the complaint until after the consumer pays $225 and goes through the formal complaint process. While the text of the FCC's rule about informal complaints was changed, commissioners disagreed, of course, on whether this will actually result in a change. FCC Chairman Ajit Pai argues that the rule change merely codifies the Commission's existing practices, which is bullshit. They have a duty and responsibility to the American people to read our complaints and resolve them, provided they're found valid. This is bonkers, says Chairwoman Rosenworcel. She said at today's meeting, no one should be asked to pay $225 for this agency to do its job. No one should see this agency close its doors to everyday consumers looking for assistance in the marketplace that can be bewildering to navigate. There are so many people who think Washington is not listening to them, and that rules at agencies like this one are rigged against them. And today's decision only proves that point. Which is quite right. God, I love these Democratic chair people. Because they're on point, with...
My cat trapped herself in my linen closet in my bathroom. I'm not quite sure how. I don't remember it being open. I'm not quite sure how she got in there. Odd.
She opened the door and got herself stuck in there.
But that's not how that works.
It's a cat, man.
I don't know. Whatever. She's fine. I just hearing her meow and I heard some shit and I was like, what the fuck's going on?
So a number of congressmen wrote a letter to the FCC, which also point out that we are at a time when consumers are highly dissatisfied with the performance of their communications companies, and that it is the FCC's job to make sure they're being treated fairly. So Congress agrees. The other, Democratic chairwoman agrees. So actually, she's the last one. God damn the FCC. This will take years to fix. Anyways, next.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually just burning through these stories.
Yeah, that's great. Burning through the night. Oh, this is the one.
Should have added more.
Nope, fuck you. See you in court! Aunt tells nephew after $1.2 million chase, the ace win. Barbara Reddick, of Guysborough. That sounds really gay, bro. I'm gonna change the topic real quick. Here we go. Alright. Yeah. And her nephew, Ennis, and her nephew, Tyrone McInnes. Is that an I or an L? McInnes?
It's an I.
Okay.
It's McInnes.
Why is there a capital I in the middle of his name?
It's people like that, like capital like MC, like Mick.
Yeah, it's Mac.
It's Mac.
I guess it's Mac in this.
I know.
It should be separated. like with
McInnes.
a space, or with a
No,
hyphen.
that's how it is. It's McInnes.
It's McInnes anyway.
It's probably some sort of
Irish or something.
like Irish name.
I don't know. It's McInnes. Anyway, posed for the cameras with a giant check. Oh, with a Q.
Yeah, this is from our friends up north.
It's check. In Mara Green Forks, NS, which is what is NS?
Nova Scotia.
Is it Nova Scotia? Oh, there you go. After winning the Chase the Ace fundraiser benefiting 2 local fire departments, Reddick then pointed at McInnes and said, "See you in court." That's like fucking some shitty cartoon stuff. See you in court.
Really is.
Yep. Hello, Mr. Ninja King 360. Anyway.
Yeah, her whole spiel is just hilarious.
Yeah. "It was my ticket," she told a group of people gathered for the ceremony. "I bought the ticket, and now he's trying to lie and say I said split. I said split with the 50-50. No, not with no Chase the Ace." What? That doesn't even make sense. "I'm taking him to court. I'm getting a lawyer tomorrow. Now you can print that." Although both names were on the winning ticket, Reddick denied that the two had an agreement. Her nephew cried, "Yes, we did." "He's lying," Reddick said. "I put his name on the ticket for good luck because he's like a son to me."
He's like a son to me, but he's not worth $500,000.
She said. "He was lucky, but not for $500,000. The contact number on the ticket was for McInnes, who lives in Glace, Nova Scotia.
Yes, both the names are on there, but his number was on the damn ticket.
Yeah, so they would probably call him first. Reddick said she had no intention of splitting the winnings with her nephew. Bernice, currently chair of the Marguerite Forks Chase and Ace Committee, said she was floored. She said because there were 2 names on the winning ticket, she wrote a check for half of the winnings to each person after checking with Province's Alcohol and Gaming Division to make sure I was allowed to do that. They were perfectly fine with that. That it would make it easier for everyone involved, so I split the check evenly, which is true.
Yeah. So, God, this woman is a bitch.
Weird. But alright. Yeah, right. Fucking cunt. Oh, look. Florida news.
On to Florida, man.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just change. I'm gonna update this so to be accurate. Florida man with no arms charged with stabbing Chicago
Hold on.
tourists.
When you said somebody got stabbed, I was like, oh, okay, that's normal.
That's why I kept trying to be like, he has no arms. No arms.
Shit.
That's what I mean.
I mean, he fucking was what is it? That one war dude from there was a cartoon or something. This dude had a knife in his fucking mouth, or it was like was it Peggy, the pirate guy from fucking? Was it? God damn it, Family Guy.
You mean from Family Guy? Yeah, Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus. I'll get you, you fucking well, and he just jumps in with the harpoon in his mouth. That's what I imagine.
Yep, so Miami Beach police say 46-year-old Jonathan Crenshaw held a pair of scissors with his feet and stabbed 22-year-old Cesar Coronado just after midnight Tuesday. The Miami Herald reports Crenshaw is a popular fixture in the area, known for painting on canvases along a trendy spot in South Beach. According to the arrest report, Crenshaw said he was lying down when Coronado approached him and kicked him in the head. Police say Crenshaw stabbed Coronado twice and fled the scene. A friend who was traveling with Coronado said they asked Crenshaw for directions when he suddenly jumped up and stabbed Coronado in the arm. He was taken to the hospital. Crenshaw has been
what did he do? I just imagine this.
Battery.
A dude just sitting this with a fucking pair of scissors. He's like, just jumps up and stabs him. What the fuck?
Pretty much.
Do
like, this is some crazy shit.
This is the literal definition of crazy, and it's Florida, so yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, just
although the other guy's from Chicago, so the guy from Chicago should have been able to handle himself. Chicago's not that great of a place.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Gotta toughen up for Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, but this is great. This story.
Yep. Oh yes. Burglar calls police after breaking into an escape room. Generally, you're supposed to break out of an escape room, not into one. But in Vancouver, Washington, a man had to call the police for help after he broke into the into Northwest, I guess, or NW escape experience and couldn't get out. Once we got down there to the business and realized the damage was minimal, we just thought it was hilarious, owner Rob Bertrand told CNN Tuesday. The burglar inadvertently tried his hand at the team building craze on Sunday morning. When he got in, he just kind of made himself at home, Bertrand said. He actually stole one beer from the refrigerator. The police say he also had a burrito. The man then tried to get out of the back door, Bertrand said, but he had damaged it so badly trying to get in, he couldn't open it. Nice. So he called 911 using the phone at the front desk. Eventually, he did manage to get out the back door, only to run into a police officer who promptly arrested him. Bertrand said the suspect faces a charge of second-degree burglary, according to CNN affiliate KOIN. CNN has reached out to the Clark County Sheriff's Office for comment. The man was inside the business for at least 35 minutes. That beats many people who attempt NW escape experience escape rooms. Visitors usually spend an average of 50 to 58 minutes trying to get out. The record is about 33 minutes. However, Bertrand says the suspect's time won't count. He did call 911. That's not a win. He quit, Bertrand said. Fucking making jokes.
Yeah. I remember when I did the escape room, I think we did it with, at 57-minute mark.
I need to do one of those escape rooms.
They're pretty fun. Yeah, but
Speaking
you need a
of
good
which,
amount of people.
I'm gonna set up VR after this probably.
Okay.
And then start playing while we talk. I'll turn the camera and just start waving my hands around with my dicks, my light dicks.
Uh-huh.
My PlayStation light dildos. Anyway.
Wait, you have the PSVR?
No, fuck no. Speaking of which, Highkick apparently packed his PS4 in his backpack. So I know what to do to make him pay for his food if he needs it. Buy his PS4 from him.
But you have a PS4.
Yeah, I know, but so he can buy it back from me and he doesn't have to sell it to the pawn shop.
That's fair, so.
I don't know. It's like I told my friend, for him to pay me back money he owed me, he was trying to sell his computer. I told him to just give me his computer and I'd give him $200 for it. That way he gets money, and also I absolve him of all the money he owes me. So then I have.
So you're basically just you're giving him a loan, and you're using the PS4 as collateral.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. Then just do that. Yeah.
I'll just stick my dick in it though. Let's have 2 PS4s. Well, he has none. I might have to borrow his fucking thing. Anyway.
Oh god, this story. So, man told police he wasn't drinking while driving.
I just fucking saw this. I literally just saw this on fucking on
Another
Facebook.
Florida man.
I saw this on Facebook like a minute ago. This is hilarious.
Came up with an interesting defense when confronted by officers in Indiana River County. According to Treasure Coast Palms, Earl Stevens Jr., 69, is facing a DUI charge. The Indian River County Sheriff's officials were called to a McDonald's drive-thru on June 27th after a woman said a vehicle behind her kept hitting her rear bumper. Stevens admitted he did not have a valid Florida driver's license, and the deputies noticed he had an open bottle of liquor in the passenger seat. Deputies also said he smelled of alcohol and said he felt pretty good. I imagine. They're like, I just drank. I'm pretty good. I'm fine here, guys. I'm fine. He told deputies that he wasn't drinking while driving, but instead taking drinks of Jim Beam bourbon while stopped at traffic signals and stop signs. Yeah, I'm not drinking.
It's like me whenever I text. I don't text while driving. I just text while at stoplights. Do police officers do it too? I look at policemen do it right next to me, and I'm just like... Okay.
Which that's fine. I mean, if you're at a stop sign or stoplight, that's when you should text, just because you're not moving. I prefer people to do that than texting while driving.
Yep. I mean, I do both. I also text while I'm in the middle of driving on big long roads, usually away from people.
Like I use my voice, my Google Assistant to text people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to take my hands off the steering wheel.
Shut up! I don't have a new, ultra new car.
But you can. You could.
Eventually, I have to either sell this car for how much I owe or do something that I'm not rolling it into, another loan. Although I would get a better interest rate at this point.
It'd probably save you more in interest if you did it.
It would, but I told my mom that she should just pay it off for me, and then there's a dude up here that's interested in maybe buying my car. He's buying a lot of performance parts from my coworker, and my coworker bought my car. And he was like, yeah.
So why don't you just sell that car to him?
Well, because I have to have another car lined up, and I also have to make sure I get what I owe on it. At least I would like to get an extra $1,000, so I have $1,000 down from a new car. You
have money.
No, I don't. Not right now.
In your other savings account?
No, I don't. I have to spend that every month. It's slowly building itself back up, but right now I don't. Not enough. Especially not with this meetup and all of the other things I've been spending money on.
Anyways, once in custody, breath tests measured Stephen's blood alcohol content as 0.153 and 0.147, which, folks, it's nearly twice the legal limit.
I forgot what LD50 is. I think LD50 is 0.2 or something. Man, it's close to death, I believe.
Yeah, and of course, he's from Missouri, because he has 2 prior DUIs.
Apparently that's the only thing that comes out of Missouri is sister fuckers, cousin fuckers, and alcoholics. While Crucifix manages to be 2 of those 3.
Anyways, on to the final story of the evening. This one's a bit of a long one, but trust me, it's worth it, because there's just so much shit that happens.
It's like me. I'm a bit of a long one, but it's worth it at the end. Anyway. So, DUI hit-and-run driver arrested after kidnapping innocent man, trying to pass him off as suspect in OC crashes. David Bryn, 41, of Santa Ana, faces possible... when I say Santa Ana, I'm just like thinking Carlos Santana, and I'm just like... Start playing music in my head. Anyway, faces possible charges of driving under the influence, kidnapping, and other crimes, according to Santa Ana Police Department Corporal Anthony Bertagna?
Yeah.
Bertagna? Okay. The bizarre series of incidents began just before 3 a.m. when the suspect was involved in a crash at McFadden Avenue and Harbor Boulevard. The driver of a nearby white car in the area witnessed what happened. Bert said. Realizing the white car's driver had witnessed the crash, the suspect who was behind the wheel of the black car, apparently a Nissan Cube, Chris, began chasing the white car.
I mean, look at that ridiculousness. It's like, got into a crash. Somebody saw me. I'm going to hunt them down.
It sounds like a video game, and it's hilarious.
It really does.
Nearly 1.5 miles after the first crash, both the Nissan and the Honda struck a GMC pickup truck at 1st and Fairview Streets, causing the truck to flip into the air and land about 60 to 80 feet away. Holy shit. For a fucking Nissan car and a Honda Cube to do that, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it must have been going fast as fuck.
Something. The driver of the Honda then lost control and slammed into a bicyclist who was waiting at a stoplight at the intersection. Holy fucking shit. 4 people, 2 people inside the Honda, the driver of the pickup truck, and the bicyclist suffered injuries and were transported to the hospital. The Honda, the Nissan Cube, the GMC pickup, and the bike were totaled, and debris was strewn across the intersection.
Of course, the asshole in the Nissan Cube was fine.
Yep. The crash was caught on dramatic surveillance video. Meanwhile, Bryn exited the Nissan and ran into a nearby ice cream distribution company, where he grabbed Ignacio Morales, an employee from the business, and took him to Santa Ana police officers who were responding to the crash scene.
He ran into some random business and just grabbed a man.
Yep. Bryn then tried to convince authorities that Morales was the wanted driver, authorities said. Here, I caught the driver of that car for you, the suspect told police, according to Bert. The employee did not speak English, the corporal added. They wanted to blame me, Morales told KTLA in Spanish. The truth is, I wasn't going to pay for something that I wasn't guilty for. Police rejected the suspect's claims, and then Bryn allegedly began trying to fight officers, according to Bert. Officers ultimately used a stun gun and subdued the man and took him into custody. Holy shit. That is a hilariously, random events. Yeah. That's definitely stupid and crazy MVP right there. Holy shit. We should do a stupid and crazy, only stream one of these days.
Yeah.
What's one of those funny days, holidays, something like that? I don't know. Like a joke day or some shit. Oh, there's a thing somewhere. We'll make it fit somehow. Anyway, but that has been the news talk show, and we're gonna go ahead and just switch over from news to party planning, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you guys for joining us. If you want to go ahead and leave the news show now, you can go ahead and do that. We'll just be here chilling, I guess. All right, Kenneth, let's get to work, buddy. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Hold on, I need to get my fucking halberd for this.
As he goes off and gets his martial weapons.
By martial weapons, did you mean this Vive box? Because I think you meant this HTC Vive box.
Yeah, I totally meant that, even though I can't see it on camera. Until now.
Yes. Alright, so talk to me while I'm in VR.
Talk to me, Goose.
See, does my VR work? I know your VR was broken last time we tried to use it. Let's see if mine works. It's not very good. Too bad I'm in a not good spot for this. I mean, I could move everything over that way. Maybe. I don't know. I don't do these things anymore. Okay, so go ahead and bring up the Google Doc and let's go over the plans. You could have plans as well as next year? No, probably not. Let's see here. Roll this thing over this way as much as possible. Yes. What are we missing here? Oh, can't go over much more. Oh no, you can't. I gave myself a little bit more space. Which is the final clip here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're looking at a Chick-fil-A cup.
Apparently.
Alright, so you're gonna bring up stuff? We're gonna talk about it?
What do you want me to bring up?
Bring up all the places, all the ideas that we have. Let's see. Go ahead and change over microphones real quick. Default devices. Says default device. There we go.
What?
Alright, can you hear me still?
Yeah. Yeah, webcam is not pointing at anything. Sounds like it. Uh-huh. Okay, well I have a Google Doc set. I sent it to you.
Sent me the Google Docs. Sent me the Google Docs. Or did you send it? Did you send it?
Yeah.
To where?
To your email. I sent it to you. I shared it with you. Same way I shared everything else.
Don't see it. Let me reload. Oh, there we go. Texas Meetup text. Now you're getting my fucking naming convention down. Round what? Yes, that's correct. Alright. It's Omni, not Omni, by the way. Omni is a hotel.
Mm-hmm. So, what else do we have outside of this?
What else do you want to on there? Omni round one karaoke. Probably Crepe Place. And H Mart for all the lube shit. I mean that's like the whole. So basically, that whole thing is like the Asian way. Oh damn it! This isn't a tripod that I can use. This is a GoPro only tripod. Which reminds me, I need to buy a tripod tomorrow. I'm gonna have to buy a fucking expensive phone tripod. I kept forgetting to buy it off the stupid thing. 10-cent import store. I love your fucking your little thing there. Fucking super expensive.
I mean, it is.
I mean,
It's like,
you're not
that's
wrong.
cheap Chinese shit that they get for like $1 or 50 cents or a quarter, and they sell it for $50.
Yeah, well, that is quite accurate. I'm not saying you're wrong there, other than the fact that you're wrong. But besides just saying you're wrong, that you're wrong. I don't know.
But I'm right.
But you're wrong. You want to know why you're wrong? Because you're wrong.
That's wrong. Right?
Wrong.
Right.
Right. Left.
Right. Wrong.
Alright, so
Green.
let's use this shitty, cheap, fake Gorilla Pod for the webcam for now.
So you could totally take one of those curtains off and move it to the goddamn spare room.
Fuck no. Not no, but fuck no.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Like there's two curtains on that one living room.
There's there's double curtains on both of those.
Yeah, I know. You just take one of them out.
That doesn't work that way. You take one of them out, we're gonna get like half coverage, and that's
Nah, you'll get most coverage.
nope, not enough. Buy your own. It's fine. You guys are all
Fuck you. It's your apartment.
exactly. That's why they're staying there. I'm glad you understand that.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
No.
Yep.
What the fuck? No. I'm going to beat you with my penis.
Fuck you.
It is you who will be fucked, sir.
Inaccurate. You're wrong.
You'll be the one fuck, boy. How the fuck do I set this thing up anymore? I don't even fucking remember. It's been so long.
What's there to know? Get your damn tripods out. Unless you're mounting the sensors up.
I have tripods. No.
Okay, get your damn tripods out. Get power. Plug them in. Make sure they're pointing downwards, but also can see each other. So
What is
high
this
as
with the
possible.
sticky pad here? What's with this double-sided sticky pad on the side of the tripod? Is this one blue box?
Let me see.
This black thing?
Let's show it to the camera. Whenever the stream decides to load. Yeah, that's for the link box.
I've had a permanent location for that. So my coworker was like, "Do you have the Vive Pro?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "You're a scrub. You should have the Vive Pro." And I was like, "Dude, fuck that. It's like $1,000."
Let me go talk to that asshole and be like, "Sir,
It's not really worth it."
I'm one of the original people who owned the, first generation Vive. I was like day 2 buying it, Fuck you. You're wrong. You're probably a Rift owner.
You're probably a Joshua Solis. Ha! That man is the big gay. He's never watched any of these streams. It would be hilarious if he ever did. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna set the other one up. These have to be catty far from each other.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
No, I'm just trying to figure out space. The play space is gonna be this little area here that you can't really see very well because I'm trying to unbox everything. Oh, dude, I don't even know how fucking much battery these things have.
Probably not much. You really need to get the new cable, man. That new combined 3-in-1 cable is so much lighter. And it's only like $20.
I don't care.
But it makes the world of difference with you when you're playing VR.
Not when you're like me and give 0 fucks. Not 1, not 2, but 0. Absolutely none.
Also, I'd really suggest getting the deluxe strap.
The deluxe strap? Like a strap
Yeah, the deluxe audio strap.
Yeah, no, it's just the way you said it. You're like, the deluxe strapped. And I was like, Nani?
Yeah. So what else do you want to do?
I don't know. That's what you're here for. That's what we're talking about this for. You're the guy that comes up with random meh ideas that are actually okay sometimes. So you tell me. You tell me. Oozba to Oozba connection. Having the first performance anxiety ever. Ugh. Can't get it in, Kenneth. Need some help, buddy. Just help me out for a minute.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm not kidding. Can't do the fucking USB cable.
Into what?
Into the USB port.
Which one? The one on the headset?
No. The one on the back of it.
You mean from the link box?
Yeah, I got it finally. I was having trouble. I was having performance problems. It's pretty common for me. Even in the sexual intercourse. I'm just like, I can't get in whole. Help. Help with hopeless. Remember, Kenneth, everyone's body is boop doo doo boop doo doo boop doo doo boop. Fucking computer just started going ham when I plugged that in. Alrighty then. Cool, my giant 3-layer cable. My amazing cable. Alright, so HDMI, USB, and set up device. Device is ready. HTC Vive is set up and ready to go. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, I don't know. What do you got? You got any other ideas? Oh, you're talking. Oh, it did something. It's changing my sound devices. Oh no. Oh god, what has it done? Go away. Stop telling me information I don't care about. Go away. I fixed it. Devices again. Playback. Definitely the main playback. This is definitely the default device. Stop testing. Be right. There we go. Hold on. Oh God, are you here? God is not here. God is dead. F device. There we go. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alright, so let's just do this.
Anything? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so is that proper?
So, what would you think maybe about doing an escape the room thing?
Maybe about doing an escape room. Maybe doing it.
Because, I mean, we'll have enough people. And there's apparently a highly rated one in Plano.
How much does it cost?
It gets cheaper the more people you have, so let me go see how much these people cost. Apparently it's the largest escape room in America. Cool. And they have a ton of different, like, and the rooms are scenarios. They have 10 rooms, including a vault, a, like, actual multi-chapter freaking escape the room thing. That's pretty damn cool. That would be cool to do. The US and like different scenarios, so this is cool. Boiler room, Project X, there's a bomb, dead end, there's somebody who's died. So basically they have their series system, and they have an escape, like a vault one, where you have to escape the vault.
Nice.
And then there's also one where the US government has tasked you to recover a very important artifact that has been stolen, and you must recover it. Or Dr. Moriarty has been performing some horrific human experiments. Try to escape while gathering evidence, or else you'll.
That's
or
was
else the bomb will be set to explode.
thing. Dr. Moriarty, it's from something. I forget what it's from.
Sherlock Holmes.
Is it Sherlock Holmes?
So, I don't think that one would be very good, not with the group we have.
Why is that?
Because that one has an escape rate of 10%, and they have like ratings for observation skill and logic skills, and it's at 75 and 70%.
I have offered most of the observation skills, even though I have literally no eye rolls.
Actually, most of these things are rated at 70 to 75%, so I think they're overselling it then.
Probably.
But
Can you play with Vive controllers while charging them?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, you probably could, but who would want to do such a thing?
I don't know. If you look at me, well, you can't. Hold on, give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna rock it like this. I've got a battery in my asshole, and I have my controllers connected.
I mean, that'll probably work.
Good. I just get like 0 arm movement. I need longer Uzma cables.
Yeah.
But I could put the battery in my back pocket like it is, and go to town. With my new battery pack.
Yeah. I think we should probably do the society ones, because it's a multi-chapter thing, so it seems pretty interesting. It basically says your grandfather left you a letter and a key. The letter tells you he was a member of a very secret society, and he has set you up on an initiation test in his attic to see if you have what it takes to be able to join.
That sounds like a rape story. In his attic, to see if you're ready to join.
As opposed to the Moriarty thing, where he's performing horrific experiments.
I like horrific experiments, though.
Yeah.
These are just some of my favorite things.
Sure.
Oh, my cat's wigging out. Doing cat things. You know what's funny? I can actually put this thing up on my fucking counter.
So let's see. If we wanted to do one, would we want to do it tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Since it'll take an hour.
So that's the thing. We're not doing anything tomorrow night.
Okay, so we have availability. Got it.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. There's nothing really planned tomorrow night. We need to do an eating thing tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure. So I guess you want to do the dead end? Because I kind of want to do the secret society thing.
Of course.
Anyways, well, if we do dead end, they have availabilities at 9:30,
Is this in the
8
morning or afternoon?
p.m., 6:30 p.m., 5 p.m., and 2:30. So we could do it after lunch, maybe like the 5 p.m. one, and then go
So the
have.
problem is that we don't have high kick until 4:30. Remember that.
Yeah. So we could go for the 6:31.
And that one is where again?
It is at 2201 Avenue K, Suite A, 200, Plano, Texas. It is a fucking hell, my map is broken.
It's funny because it like always loads for a second and then it's just like, haha, no.
I'm just going to send you the link. Here you go. Well, to the address. But I mean, it's in Plano, so it can't be too far from you.
No, I don't imagine it's too far. One way or another.
So let's see. It'll be for how many people? 5? Yeah, 5 people.
I'm trying to think. So there's one. It's green. It should be good enough for our apartment, I think.
Oh, they aren't good.
Alright, so that one is purple. That one's on C. Why do I have it B and C? What are they supposed to be? It is actually supposed to be B and C, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be B and C, yeah.
Why is one of them green and the other one... Oh, now they're both green.
Let's see. So it's about $28 a person if we wanted to do that.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. What is this? Oh, this is my micro. Wait, why do I have two DisplayPort to micro DisplayPort cables in here? Weird. I guess one of them are jacked.
Do you have one of mine?
No, I don't think so. Do I have one of yours?
I don't know. I'd have to check my
I
box.
think I had the small one, or I stole the small one from the school, and then I know I had to buy the ultra long cable matters one. Or it was the other way around. I bought the small one and bought the ultra, or stole the ultra large one from work. One of the two.
I don't know. Yeah.
Either way. Alright, so that one's
If
there.
Groupon has any deals on that.
It's a little bit tilting to the side. I'd probably fix that at some point. Let's see. Play space. I mean, my play space is probably okay here. I need to push that one back a little bit. I mean, I can go out. Oops, there's my link box just fell. I can go pretty far back out here.
What do you mean your link box fail?
Fell off my computer. Shit, where I'm sitting.
That's the link box.
What I was talking about.
Yeah. I thought one of the lighthouses fell.
It's good. You're looking at over here. This one needs to be moved, probably. Alright, this is at 4. You should have. Maybe if you just hands like that. Just go up a bit.
So we could do the Wild West escape room. I'm looking at a different place now, but it's a lot cheaper at $60 for the entire 6 people.
That's not bad. Alright, so this space station's purple. What does that mean? Purple is bad, yes?
Yeah, purple is
Blue,
bad.
now it's
Should be
green.
green. Yeah.
Is it purple for a minute? Green. Trying to set this up. Trying to figure out how to Steam VR. It's been a bit. but I want to play some of my VR. So, did I even download them all? Maybe download them all. Or maybe I didn't download any of them. VR. Actually, I downloaded them.
There's also this one, which is actually right in Allen. Or it's in Plano, but it's near you, which is there's a kidnapping, and you have to find a way to escape. There's a museum heist. There's a Operation Casino, which is a take on the genre, where you assume the role of an international master of espionage, tasked with discovering the whereabouts of a missing agent. And there's also Hostage, which what seemed like a normal flight turned dangerous the moment the hijackers sprung in the cabin depressurized. When your head clears and your eyes come back into focus, things have changed. You're no longer in a plane, and you're chained up with the rest of your traveling companions. Can you escape your bonds and figure out the plot before your captors return?
Sounds kind of geeky.
So, like I said, there's a kidnapping, where you've been kidnapped, which is similar to the damn hostage.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's museum heist, which is probably also similar to the damn Operations Casino. I think this company just like, we're gonna take the easy way out and pit four situations, but two of them are very similar to each other.
4 situations, but all of them are the same.
Pretty much.
Alright, so
That's lazy.
Steam initializing. Oh, hello. I'm inside of the wall. I'm inside of the red zone, death and destruction. There's a fucking like piece of hair. Alright. Okay. That's right. I forgot I put on the lens protection this. Oh, there's part where it's fucking just a giant hair bubble. That's AIDS. There's a part where it looks like there's a piece of hair inside of it. Oh, I hear birds chirping. I haven't put this on in a while.
So it looks like the best one is the cheap one, which is the Wild West Escape. Which is you and your fellow outlaws have been locked in a jail cell in the Wild West, and the sheriff is out for a ride and left his keys in a room. Now's your time to escape. Apparently these are all very family friendly. And apparently this place has also been on a bunch of news shows, which is cool, I guess.
Alright, I'm inside the play square now. I'm in VR. I'm in the machine.
So, how does that sound?
How does what sound?
And escape the room for us, where we have to escape from a jail cell before the hour's up.
I like
in
not being
Wild
in
West
jail.
fashion.
Wild West.
And it's also only $60, so we can be cheap and still have a good time. Because apparently this place is like highly rated and has been featured on a bunch of news shows.
Mm-hmm.
It has millions of views, so I'm assuming that's good. I mean, this place is very big apparently because they have a ton of corporate clients, including Tesla, AT&T, CBS, Adobe, Groupon, ABC, Amazon. Quite a lot. Pretty much everybody.
Oh, so, pro tip. You can actually use the, things while they're charging.
Good.
Cool. I need a longer USB cable for one of these. I'm gonna put it in my asshole. See how much charge they are. Where the fuck do I see the charge level on it? Oh, there we go. Oh, this one's 3 bars. So I plugged it into the fast charger pack that I got.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, so they're both at 3 bars. This is good. This is good. Alright.
Okay.
Try to play stuff in here.
So, do you want to do that?
I'm getting buggy, glitchy shit.
Yeah.
Do I want to do what now?
Do the escape the room thing.
Maybe. Oh, hello. Hello, God. What have I done? Stop being glitchy. Oh, God. So one of my lighthouses is like wigging out. My view inside of the matrix is wigging out. Oh wow, they've actually did something. Have I never had dual screens plugged in before? Whenever I was in VR? Because like,
I don't know.
I can see it across both screens. I thought that was new for some reason. Not sure.
I don't know.
Unroom setup. Okay. Please take off the heads. Follow the on-screen instructions. That's right. You should do that. Eat. Alright.
Yeah, they really don't have availability.
Do it.
I said this escape the room thing, they really don't have availability. Because for the Wild West thing, we'd have to go at like 11:30 at night.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Because all the other times are booked. And even on Saturday, the times are all booked.
No.
Except for 10 to 11 slot.
Seems oddly unrealistic.
Well, guess what are you doing that?
Right. Alright, so...
I guess they're all booked because it's trending on Groupon.
Oh, did you check on Groupon and that's what it came up with, basically?
Yeah.
This is like base station there, this is base station here. This is a bit too angled down. Perfect. That one's
What are you
green.
doing, Harpy?
What am I doing? I'm setting up virtual reality.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Shit, now I'm
See
too
you
close.
walking around.
So this one's good. Am I good? Yeah, kind of good.
That one, you could push that one back, the one by the windows.
Kind of. I'm at like the limit with my power cable. But how don't these like if they're too far they don't fucking connect properly?
It'll complain. Yeah.
And cause the weird issue that I might be getting already.
I mean, it could also be does your lampshade there, is that glass?
This is what glass?
On the lamp? The light in your living room?
It's yeah, it's glass or something. What?
So that could be causing issues with the signal, because glass will reflect the IR.
I
So
guess.
it'll cause tracking issues.
Possibly. But possibly. Alright, headset ready. Establish.
What are you gonna play?
I don't know. Pavlov. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
You should play that beat game.
Locate your monitor. Pull the trigger. Alright, so that was the monitor. Next. Pick up or place all controls on the floor. And then view the base station. And floor.
Get those squats in.
Alright. And now's the part where I get to draw dicks everywhere. Next. Alright. So apparently the base station can catch the fact that I'm like over here by my computer. So I'm trying to see where I lose tracking, but it doesn't really show it very well. I'm just gonna draw like a little box over here somewhere. So start here, go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way, and the box. That was a okay looking box. 2.7 by 1.7 meters. Decent. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Set up fucking... See, my cat's gonna get in the way of this little shit right here.
Yep.
Little shit, what are you doing? Alright, now time to dive into the Matrix. Base station was lost obstacle sync. That's fine. Where's the Steam VR home thing at? So it's weird because I'm not seeing the actual screen. Like, I'm not seeing the screens pop up. Do I have to do the mirroring mode, I'm guessing? Display mirror? There we continuing to try to load. What about the mirrors? It shows both eyes. So I could do one eye only mode. Yeah, I'll do one one eye only. Yeah, it'll fix itself when games pop up anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and just launch a game with it. I'm gonna launch Pavlov. I'm gonna try playing Pavlov. See how Pavlov works. It's interesting because, like, the fucking. What happens when I turn the light off? See how much IR this thing's blasting in the room? You can't really tell too much. You can't tell at all, actually. I'm going to turn off.
Are we supposed to?
Right.
Well, so digital cameras can usually see IR.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like,
You see the
they can
lighthouse.
see IR, which, I mean, I can see the lighthouse blasting its IR, but I mean, I can't see the actual, like, IR points. Like, you'd need, like a night vision goggles kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so the other thing is, IR, even, shit. Guns.
Oh, wait, nice camera.
Great new. VR-Pavlov. Captures the window. Pavlov 64. Ooh, it's been 64. Nice. Alright, so, I don't know how much.
So, Dakota, question.
Hmm.
Do you think people, that are coming over would be interested in doing, like, an escape the room thing?
What is skip the room?
Where you go to, like, a place and they put you in a room for, like, an hour, and you have, like, an hour to escape the room by doing tasks and solving things.
Yeah. That would be fun. I mean, you have to make it up, though. You have to get all ready. Have ideas.
Oh, no, we're not doing it.
No.
We pay
Somebody's
Oh.
doing it. You pay somebody, and they have, you have scenarios and things.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it's a
that
lot
would
more
be-
advanced.
There you go.
Yeah,
So there you go,
that would
Dakota.
be
You can
fun.
finally see what's going on stream. So let me get ready. Set up.
Okay. Well, you want to help me cover the cost of this? Harpy?
He's busy.
Alrighty.
You there?
I'm here now, yeah, what's up?
No, I said do you want to help me cover the cost of, like, the escape the room thing?
Possibly, I don't know. I'm kind of slowly running out of money, and by slowly I mean very quickly. I bought a bunch of shit and I don't get paid for another week. So, I'm only down to $400 in my bank account.
Oof. You make more than me, and yet you have less money.
Remember, you pay for less things than I do.
Ooh.
It's true. I have real boy costs. Alright, cool.
No.
I mean, as if I don't. I mean, I have a car payment.
I have a car payment too, but my car payment's
higher.
your car payment's higher than mine. Alright, so
Yeah.
how do I? Oh, okay. So I walk with the trackpad. Okay. Q stands for handguns. U stands for import. Choice supposed to be the front. I believe that. Oh, that's my cat. I am actually facing the front. That's so weird how this game has got me looking. Oh. Oh, okay. This fun. I guess I don't have the. I guess I am close to the boundary. We can scoot
Yep.
back and use the sides then.
Stone booth punch.
drop the mag, alright. Push your rifle to the back of your head by pressing the grip. Somehow I don't think that worked very well. Oh, okay. Can I see it behind me? Oh, I guess not. Look at that. Oh, come on, I just looked away. Alright, smoke. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was a good toss. Shit. Oh god. Oh, everything's gone dark.
Your tracking probably broke.
What's that?
There's no mag in here.
Because of how the room is set up, it's probably just not getting good tracking. Hit the star key or something. Gotta be able to arm that thing. Look around on the bomb.
The table keeps
It's
going
just
away.
not the keypad.
I'm like trying really hard. I guess I have to walk around and grab this from the back. Oh! Stop fucking taking me away from the table, you bitch! Oh, there we go. Shit. Oh, just... Alright, so I know this thing... I'm not 100% sure how this comes off. Is it back? There we go.
That's how that works.
What's my cat doing? We're there. What?
Surprised you dropped delay.
Huh?
Said surprised you dropped your delay.
Can't see shit. It doesn't. Not aiming where I'm shooting. It's aiming somewhere below.
So reach behind your back with both weapons, and then try and put them back behind you with both weapons.
I don't think that'll work.
Well, try it anyways.
I can see into myself now. This is like how much water and stuff I have. Alright, oh, everything's going dark again. Oh shit, alright. My hands are tracking fine. Where it thinks my body is not tracking fine. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what this is. Quick slots, handguns and knives. Boop, boop. Carry two weapons, so you have to swap them. Use point weapon at ground sprint. Auto sprint is available. Settings. Detach your hands while holding it in your offhand. Main hand reloading. Attach your hand while holding it with your offhand. Oh, so just cool. Group notification. Grab, drop, holster, triggers used for throwing. Mapping. Oh, we have VAC anti-cheat and netcode improvements. I really wish it didn't like change me to be whatever. Try to stay in the middle of my shitty little play area. It's just so weird that I can't like teleport to turn around right here. Alright, so the menu in here? Oh, I guess there's that. This button does nothing here. Oh, there we go. It's like, what the fuck? Right-handed, auto and grip, use virtual stock. Right footstep haptic. Man hand. Oh, blacked out, lost it again. And radio toggle. What is this? Head locomotion. I don't know what that even means. So that's head movement. Off tape. Rotation, reset, mag bolt release. That's the auto sprint, auto swap hands, low quality audio, pump with trigger, left eye rendering. Alright, scaling, medium, effects low, whatever. Fuck it. Matsu with scrubs. Let's see if we're playing gun game. Gun game. LN custom map, please wait, roger that. Doesn't take too long. Playing with Bilbo Baggins, Kiwi, Mad Hamster, Asus, G-Force, The Prophet, Mickey Mouse KBN, whatever the fuck that is, the decline. This will be great. Everything will be fine, fantastic and dandy. Oh, apparently I'm back with my play area. Okay. Problematic. I have no idea what's going on.
You broke it.
Apparently so.
Are we going?
Can I even get up there? I was like, gonna climb this, okay.
Well, it's not actually supposed to be there.
Am I on the outside of the map? I get the feeling on the outside of the
Yeah.
map. How do you know?
Because the game doesn't look like this.
Oh, there's a person, I'm pretty sure, right there. Oh, yeah, I definitely can't get up here. Oh. Oh, there's people shooting over there. Who doesn't really shoot, you know? Oh, this is weird. Yeah, no, I'm like feeling the box back here. Kill me, please.
Respawn.
Sure. They're like continually shooting me. Apparently I was invincible. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Back.
What the fuck? What the?
The hell?
Oh god.
Yeah, and how do I have both? Holy The game's just going fucking spastic.
Are we fucking good now? I think we're good. We thought we were good.
Looks spawning.
Oh, fuck this. Let's get out of here.
There we go. We figured it out. I just fucking left finally. I wish it would show me that my playable area was that, so I'd like not gonna be looking around like a retard. Like I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, it was pretty weird. The hacks. I'm not sure if Pavlov broke or what, but I'm in a loading screen.
I don't know, it looks like the game's frozen up.
Pavlov.
So I think I will buy the Wild Wild West package. We'll just have to go at freaking 11 at night tomorrow.
Dust. Dust. I don't know what this is.
I mean, if you think everybody would be down for it, I don't know.
I don't know.
It is pretty late, but I mean, it is also a Friday.
Oh, nice. Apparently you can just... I don't know why they give me a gun here with no ammo, unless I'm supposed to...
I don't know, check the drawers in the desk, yeah.
Try to see if I can pull the pins on my jacket. That would be cool if you just run up on somebody and pull the pins on my jacket.
Well, see if you can pull the pin and then put it back on you.
Oh, it's armed. I was like, wait, I just popped the spoon. I died inside my own game. I like how I can do the teleporting thing whenever I'm dead. Did I just cancel that? Oh no, I didn't cancel that. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the ammo is for that pistol. Over here, maybe? Oh, just crates. Out here, maybe? Yeah, no fucking clue. I could not open those drawers though. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's right there in that drawer. Oh shit. I don't know. I don't see jack shit. That's taking me forever to download this map. Five more years as a download from shitty Wi-Fi connection. Is my voice even coming through on stream? It looks like it is. Can't really tell. My fucking... With both monitors, it's like too big for me to tell. That was weird. Everything was kosher and still I died. Do what?
Why are you using a different mic?
What do you mean why I'm using a different mic? I'm using this mic right here.
Oh, are you? Why do you sound better here than your stream?
Yeah, I'm using this mic. I don't know. Does my stream not sound good? Or do I sound better where? Discord?
No, it's fine.
I don't understand what's going on here. Oh shit in a minute.
It's fine.
Give buy menu? I guess not. There's no buy menu. No, acabou de novo.
Open.
I shot that dude's helmet off. How is he still alive? How the fuck do I cock this thing? Does it shoot? Oh! I need that. Oh, I guess it shoots. Okay, we. I got the black man! Oh, hello. Bye, sir.
Dead on.
Fuck you. Fuck you, baddie. I'm on my phone in bed.
Really?
No! Oh! He fucking suicided with a grenade. Oh, it's okay, I got a pistol. It's good. We good.
What are you playing?
What's up, homie?
What are you playing, Harpy?
Oh, okay. Hold on, I got you, fam. Hold on.
Oh, he's playing Pavlov?
Hold this for me.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'm playing Pavel.
Fuck you.
Oh, everything went black.
Yeah, Sam. The cat's eating your camera.
Oh, is my cat eating my camera?
Cat eating
I can't see that.
She's gone. She's gone.
Oh. Oh, sweet, I got a fucking smop. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, come on, dude. Couldn't even get a shot with that thing. fucking M1 Garand? What?
More guns.
Apparently you can't shoot without holding onto the gun. It
What hand?
falls out of your hand.
Shit. Why is everyone on you?
I'm sorry.
How are you not dead yet?
You can't kill me. You can't kill me.
That's BS. Go away. Leave me alone.
Run.
Kill me. I'm at 1 health.
How are you
I'm
not?
at 1 health. Kill me. Kill me. Oh my god. Stop. Pull out your knife. It's
We lost.
Pull out your knife. It stab. Somebody clip that, please. I'm just like, all right, now how do I ammo this thing? I get the feeling it doesn't have a.
It's the
Oh,
bolt.
it's got a mag. Do I have mags? Oh. No, I know how to use it.
How's there a mag there?
It's where you put. Bitch. Because there's a mag there normally. I've got a fucking Mosin. Let's do this.
Is this gun game?
No, I'm not playing gun game. I'm playing fucking regular battle. Get out of my face by menu fucking notification. Fuck! How am I supposed to see?
Hey, you're on dust too.
Yeah, I'm on dust. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? It fell out of my hand again. I thought I was holding the... Okay. Alright, this...
Flew back at you.
Not on your phone anymore now?
West Virginia. Why are you so tall? Why are you so tall?
Why are you still alive? Gotcha.
Herbie doesn't know how to eject the mags.
Oh, I don't! I don't, cause like each of these guns,
kill me, you
it's
asshole.
a different kind of fucking swag deagle. Let's do this.
On most of them, there's a button next to
No, there is not.
West Virginia.
Wow, you can't hit shit with
What are you doing up there?
Help you!
Well, you did only hit him once.
That is true.
No, am I only hitting once? It looks like I'm hitting them more times than that.
You only hit him once.
Can you fucking let me run, game? I have to like double tap to run.
And then again. Like somewhat running.
Can you hear the other dudes talk?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, shit. Run up and steal somebody's magazine.
Yeah.
What? This dual wielding? What?
What the fuck? How is he holding an A12 and an M16?
Dude, I don't know.
Watch it.
I wish I could like turn my box around.
You must have
You know, you're sitting there just still,
Do it.
talk.
Yeah, I know. Oh, here, cuck.
you not scope it anymore?
Is there any scoping? There is no scoping. You have to do it manually. These kids are singing the Fallout
Getting
song.
closer.
I could do this. I don't think it's gonna help me.
Here.
How are you alive? He fucking ate like 4 bullets. I've got a fucking slag pistol. It's cool. I fired one shot and missed. Fired another shot and missed. How am I missing? This isn't pointing straight down, but I'm not.
Use both hands, bro.
How do you use both hands on this? Look at how small this is!
Put your hand under your other hand.
Oh, okay. That's so stupid.
You can still.
That's how you shoot any pistol.
You can still use one hand with a revolver, mate.
Yes, but it's less accurate.
That doesn't make sense! Your first shot's always accurate. Your second shot won't
Not
be.
necessarily. It's hard to hold a heavy revolver with.
This
one
is a
hand.
tiny little snub-nosed revolver! This isn't heavy!
It's not that light.
It is that light, I promise you!
So no matter what you're doing, if you hold two hands on a gun, you're gonna have much power.
I still believe that this thing is bullshit, though. Now, how do I reload this one?
No.
Oh. Alright.
I was gonna say smack the side of it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was... Oh. Well. Good logic.
Look at Harvey. He's just like trying to stab himself on these corners.
Andrew's shooting me! No, I'm just like, what? One at a time? Are you serious? Oh, there we go. Here we go. I got this, boys. I got this.
Micro.
It's micro.
God. Even better.
Too Harvey getting his mag stolen from him.
Just sneak walk.
I want to play this game so fucking bad.
Give me that shit. What? Let me fucking drop that? this gun! No! Let me drop the gun! I just wanted his log! Shit, stop fucking bitch.
I don't know why I spawned here.
Got this back. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Please tell me there's a speed loader somewhere.
Put your hands under your other hand.
Really? Yeah, we...
The server is monstrously powerful.
You're just putting random shit into it now. Those aren't even bullets. You're just like, fuck.
Just wants to bug play.
He's running over the grenade!
He's got down your magazine!
Come on, buddy.
Take it. Oh.
Oh god, oh, he finally blew up banana man.
He just turned around the corner. He's like, oh shit.
Nice bitch. I was hoping ducking would help me, but I don't think it did. Oh, hey! What the fuck is this bullshit spawning in the middle of people?
Before other people sort of use it.
He's so bad.
Oh, come on. That whole, like,
hit
zero
that 3
accuracy
times
with
sometime.
the pistol thing is annoying.
Other people use it.
No, no, no.
I'm gonna stop doing
Bullets are not hitting.
Oh no! Shit!
God damn.
That was a little kid who raised his gun here and no, I did it after
Kicked Banana Man past.
Vote yes!
This is pretty fun. This is cool, although not like realistic or anything. The whole like each button is a different thing for a mag. So like you saw with the sniper rifle, I've used my other hand to reload with it.
Just throw your gun up in the air, grab the magazine, catch your gun, leave the magazine. So just fly right in.
If I can do that, I can't. God. Oh. Since dual wielding AA-12s again. He is a god. What's up, AA-12 wielding god guy? How you doing? Dr. D.
Got so much forearm strength! Oh, that
Domes! That kid just got wrecked.
Jesus, you put his helmet in another fucking
Nah,
suit.
it was just...
Nah, I was holding it to offhand.
forgot to fucking reload it. Or
Cheers, mate.
cheers, mate.
Favorite.
Yeah. Oh well. This guy got a
You
pistol
can really
again.
see the wild poppy struggling with the magazine.
I can't even tell what I was hitting because that stupid thing is in my screen. Ooh, this is weird.
Harvey rejects the fact that pistols are more accurate with you.
Because I could fucking one-handed pistol in real life. I've done it before. I've one-handed a fucking 12-gauge shotgun.
Accurate than using both your hands.
Listen, you can shoot the first shot perfectly fine. In fact, I bet you money if we had, if we could go to a fucking, if we could go to a fucking, gun shooting place. Yeah, if we can go to a shooting range, I bet I could still easily do
There's
fine.
gotta be some of those in Texas. I'll bet you.
We have a shit ton of those in Texas. What the fuck? What state do you think we are? Missouri?
Actually, we have a shit ton of those in Missouri too. Oh, he broke his legs!
He didn't need those. Oh, there's the other one! The mop.
It's the leg man, dude.
What am I playing? Tarkov?
I haven't crashed yet.
So I got a shotgun, yeet! Hey, bitch.
I got a shotgun. Yeet!
Oh, that dude just saved me so hard. No, that dude just took one tap me with a cake.
Okay.
Dude, I was doing really good with that. Yeah, it's because it's a smop.
Everybody does really good with the fucking op.
Yep.
What are the counters, man?
Hello, game? Are you gonna let me fucking run? Nope. You're fucking awful, kid. Sit down. Yo, can I pick up that fucking that gun though? Let me see.
Oh, see, he missed.
Oh no! I had to do it.
Aha.
Oh, okay. Whatever. This will work.
Let's see if I can do that.
The reason he missed every shot is because he's trying to. Holy shit, that's a gun!
No, it's magic is what it is. Okay, so there's a teammate. This is fucking fun. So Kenneth, did we figure out any more things that we were gonna do? Are you still here? What's up, homie? Fuck? What? I thought I heard a bastard. He just disappeared behind the wall. You piece of shit, I'll fucking kill you.
Should I bring my swim trunks?
Yeah, there's a swimming pool here.
Oh, yeah.
I think I said that, or I thought I said that.
Are you just driving there?
No. Oh my god, my fucking... My game is
I
killing...
have a plane tomorrow morning, dude.
Oh, do you? I'm saying it's not a long trip.
About an hour.
It's not a high-tech long trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Okay, left yesterday.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I couldn't fit in there.
Nice.
Oh, they're rocking. They're mobbing down that lane.
I'd be set up with that fucking LMG and destroy them as they come around the corner.
Can I do this? Oh, I got a can. I'm about to be so troll at this thing.
Yeah, just put her the camera.
Is she?
She's adorable.
That's a teammate. Oh, everything's going black. Oh
Well,
god.
shoot that one with one hand, Harpy.
Okay. I got you, Dan.
Beatbox too, gangster mode. Turn it sideways to gangster mode.
Go. Oh yeah, I have to point it at the ground so I can fucking move faster.
He's looking at you like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
It's a bot. Doesn't know better. That dude just crouched. What a boss. Oh, there's baddies over here. Come on, bot. Go first. Eat shots for me, buddy. Oh.
Shot you.
down with his pistol.
Lucky shot.
And those crates.
Wasn't luck, I'm just that good, baby. Alright, oh, okay.
Why did you go that far?
Huh?
Nah, mate.
Oh god, everything's black again.
Hello there.
How are you? You just ate fucking deagle shots!
Oh my god, he did.
Bullshit.
I love how your voice goes up and
I was saying, if that guy doesn't massacre him... Oh. I don't need fucking... That's a Saigo with a drum mag, it's not an AA-12. Even better.
you need to find another shotgun so you can do it over like time.
I think I could drop mine and... use it if I wanted to.
You're just not skilled enough at this game in VR yet. You need to get some skill and then you'll be...
Fucked. Dude, I shot that man 3 times. So yeah, I am skilled enough in VR. That's how the pistol should work, god damn it! It should shoot where I aim it! Motherfucker trying to... Dick shot, mate! I don't know if I need any more.
He could fall over like he got shot in the neck. Oh!
That's a teammate, jackass. There's a guy around the corner over here. He's sitting behind this car.
What's your look?
Fuck him up!
Was there real? I see your look. Почему синий? А что за синий? Я вот вижу, что дома он. Я он.
Say extremely Russian, man.
Вот
Shit! Oh, almost all over
No,
here.
suck a biat,
Suck a biat, vodka! Suck a biat! 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 Biat!
Нет!
What? Yeah! Suck my dick!
He loves it, dude. He fucking loved it. The Russian dude was just laughing his ass off.
Secret Asian man! Secret Asian man!
God damn it, it's a wonder you have any viewers.
They'll never know I'm coming in with this pistol while I'm yelling really loudly into my microphone.
No, it's just me. Oh, that's the guy back there.
He yells,
Light him up.
No, you're shooting straight up!
Oh!
Nade him! Nade the motherfuckers!
Oh! What's... Oh, is he dead?
Ah, fuck it.
Oh no! Our Russian friend died!
No! I wanted that knife! Actually, you know
You
what?
can
No.
throw the knife, RP.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I should have thrown that. Thought I had to get up on him and stab him. Fucking stupid anal laser walls. They want me to fucking be not somewhere. Teammate.
Hold the knife in one hand and fist in the other.
Oh! I was gonna turn it upside down or backwards, but I couldn't. Okay, this will work. Everybody knows what this is, right? This is a beautiful gun.
Oh hell yeah, one hand that fidelity.
I'm gonna. This might be one of those guns that falls out of your hands when you shoot it. Oh shit! I have to fucking cock it! No!
Ты тух тупой.
53 kills. Let's get some. Make that 54.
19?
the bright side, Harpy. you
Holy
only
shit,
did the
55, 54.
Do what?
worst. On the bright side, you only did
That was
the
a
worst.
fucking good round.
I didn't actually.
21?
You got
Can we choose
the
different
highest
maps?
scores besides the zero guy. You got lowest.
Fuck up, yes, bitches!
So
My name is Jeff.
Your name
Oh
is
my
Jeff?
fucking
You are the
goddamn
gay.
man. You are the gay.
You are the big gay.
Says you.
It's pretty fun, actually. Thanks for playing, kids. And we'll see you on the next stream. Apparently I'm host somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. Alright, so let's start a new game. How do I kill Pavlov now? If I kill the system, I mean I could hit the X button over here. Oh, that was oddly effective. Manage screenshots. Looks like you have a few screenshots. A screenshot of darkness. Congratulations. I'm not sure how I even did that, but I did. Alright, so audio shield, space pirate trainer, dead effect VR. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I just got one of those. Which was the games I have installed. Alright. Aeon. Arizona Sunshine two-handed weapons update. What do you want to watch me play? I got Pavlov was one of the new ones. Saga of the Void. Siren. Huh? What simulator? What are you talking about? Dude, bro? I'm fucking breaking like a sweat. Where did Kenneth go? Is Kenneth still in here or no?
Guess not.
Is he not too? I was gonna say, like, why is the scroll wheel not scrolling? Scroll, damn you! Ah! I have Onward, which is the simulator that's more closely related to, Arma. Dead Effect VR. Oh, this one's a zombie game. Alright, let's play zombie games, because we love those, right? Alright, so this is the front, here's my play space. My play space, I need more space in the front. What is this? I'm pointing at something. Oh, I'm pointing at my little alcove area thing. Alright, so I'm guessing you guys can see that. No. Oh god. How can I enhance this? Oh shit, hold on. I'm gonna have to add this in manually. Whew. My cat is sitting right in front of the camera. Hi, cat. Yep. Why is that affected? VR substance of that. I forgot how to right click in this transform, stretch to screen. There we go. That should be good. Should be able to see what I see. Apparently that is nothing as I think the game loads up. Alright. So you guys enjoying the stream and the virtual reality stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. It's like VR experience type. Current HMD height. World scale. Cool.
Definitely play the Beat game.
Which one? The Beat Saber?
Yeah.
Problem is I don't have that. If people want to donate money for that, I'm down. I don't have Beat Saber because I'm flailing my arms strongly.
I just want to see you, like...
These previous settings, advanced settings. Player height settings, stand straight, and click OK to continue. You can change the motion and other settings and options menu. Okay. It's got like a Halo menu. It's kind of like player versus player multiplayer. New game. Try a new game.
Gunner Davis, reporting for duty.
Oh lord.
Hello, my name is Jane Frey. You're annoying me. Prepare to die.
I can be the
Kay.
weeaboo man.
I kill people with my sword.
That sounds like me. I kill people with my sword. Oh, he's got a bow and a katana.
Pick me.
Do you need?
It's
You want it easy? I don't do easy.
Targets will be damaged and incapacitated for a while.
good, bad. I'm the girl with the shot.
If you can't nuke it from orbit, I'm the next best choice.
Face barrier. Well, protect the barrier, stop all shots for actions. Faces. Stops time for the target member. Protects them. Fire. Powerful.
Other girls collect shoes. I collect magnums.
She collects magnums. Magnum condoms of the slain exes. Choose her of the slain, choose an enemy and pull it close, push all other enemies away. Connect shield. Use her that reflects can protect. It protects her from any damage.
Others call it a nightmare. Me, it's my dreams coming true.
Creates protective aura and gives huge bonus to melee attacks. Death incarnate.
Hello, my name is Jane Frey. You're annoying.
Sounds good.
The ESS Meridian, the first interstellar colonization ship, sent from Earth to Tau Ceti.
Oh, wow,
a giant ark filled with the best that humanity could offer. Most of the colonists were put in cryogenic hibernation. Only a handful stood watch and continued with the scientific research. Free from the constraints imposed on research on Earth, they developed many wonderful technologies. They even conquered death itself. They learned how to create life and turned themselves into monsters. The reign of terror and mad science on board the ship ended when one brave soldier, himself a part of another mad experiment, managed to break free and kill Professor Wagner. In a just universe, that soldier would be a hero. But we're not living in a just universe.
Right hand, left hand. So is Crucifix gone? Or is he still here? Dakota, who's all here?
I haven't checked.
Can you check?
And the worst neural damage is patched, Doctor.
Good. Activate the visual cortex. Leave the rest of the brain blocked for now.
Are you sure it's worth it, Doctor? The orders said...
Stop it. I already told you that the extermination orders won't apply to this subject. Jane, follow the light with your eyes. Now to the left, and to the right. Good.
What'd you say?
Put the whole brain to sleep.
It's just us?
No, is it story based?
Yeah, I think so. This is a story game.
Can you hear me? Wake up.
What? Where?
I'm up here. Stand up. Careful. Go slowly.
Ugh.
You're still too weak, but you're gonna make it. Oh no. You're bleeding.
I'm alright.
You have to use the medichamber. Get in.
Slow down, doll. What is going on?
There's no time for questions. We have to move fast.
I've been through this before.
If you stay, they'll lock you down for experiments, like me. But I managed to hack down the medbot and woke you up. I can't give you orders, but I know how to get out. So I suggest we cooperate.
Use the medichamber. Where's the medichamber? Is that this thing right here?
Get to the medichamber. It's there, see?
Alright, there's a following thing.
What are you waiting for? You'll bleed to death.
Am I actually bleeding? Or should I am actually bleeding? Yeah, that's not the problem.
Medistation now active.
The medichamber is waiting for you.
Process completed.
Huh?
I says this is the one. The timing. Bleh.
Beh?
Bleh.
What do you mean, beh?
I said, have you used
Disable the lasers blocking the hallway.
Have I
The terminal should accept your fingerprint now.
What killed him?
I did. He was standing too close to a power conduit from the laser blockade.
Not very nice. Just had an amp hand a bunch of fingers.
Just go to the terminal and put your finger on it. Get his weapon. You'll need it.
Sector C Labs. Access granted.
Good. Now you have to go and turn on the main generator for this level.
You dropped the bullet.
What?
I thought you dropped the bullet, so I just went straight to you.
What's that? Dog?
That's security cyberdog. It can't get to you right now. Hopefully it'll be too busy with zombies soon. Find the generator. I can hack into most doors and security systems, but only if they're powered. Watch out! There's one of the subjects close. Not a friendly one.
Damn zombie?
Aim for the head.
Yes,
That guy's burning up. That's not weird at all. Alright, so activate the backup generator. Where is that at? What? That's the leash power.
You are big. You're so interested in young girl online and just got masked up, dude.
I guess it is like the way. This is not the way. Oh, I lost everything. Everything is black. Oh, there's ammo here. A couple dead bodies as well. This door's locked. This guy's deader than dead. Alrighty, we'll turn around and put the other way. It's kinda weird that I'm on a tilt though. Should have changed my. Oh, this is how I touch buttons. Okay. Check this over. Oh. Okay, close up with weapons. How do I... Oh wow, I have a fucking motion scanner? That's pretty cool. Alright, we're good now.
I would take a right.
I'm going right. Oh, look, another. I have to like drop this. There we go.
Would you like some tea? Raspberry tea.
Some black.
Subject recorded. No orders found. Ground
powered, so I missed it. Luckily, it doesn't have any orders concerning you, so it let you go. But it raised the alarm. Go to the generator, quickly!
I got the good amount of sugar.
What's up, homie?
I'm sorry for this complication. There was no other way.
You let those zombies out?
All Woken soldiers are coming for us right now. I had to find a way to keep them busy, so I've short-circuited the containment system and let those monstrosities out. We'll deal with them later. Now move to the generator.
Do what?
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, so you're back finally?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I'm booking a room now.
Booking a room? What?
Escape room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. So basically, there's Dr. Moriarty performing horrible human experiments, and you found out about them. Now it's your job to escape the room while there's a bomb ticking.
We're going to end up killing each other before we escape.
Probably.
Like, don't stick the square block in the circle hole, you dumb fuck. And he's like, I know what I'm doing, and we just start.
I'm an intelligent fucking whatever the fuck I am. I am an intelligent.
I'm a strong, independent white man, and I don't need nobody else's help except everybody's.
Yeah. So, like,
I'm a fool. You cannot pick this up.
I guess I'll charge. I guess it'd be like, I don't know, 15-20 bucks.
Like for each of us, or just total?
Each of you.
Why is it 15-20 bucks for each of us? Isn't that a lot of money? I thought it was only supposed to be 60.
Well, it's a different one. The 60 one's the Wild West one, though. There's no time for it. You know, like I said, the only time is like... Yeah, but the only time is like tomorrow at like 11:30 at night.
You're close. Oh no, the cyberdog got to this sector.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Just shoot me.
Just leave me here, guys. Go on about me.
Stay down, mongrel.
I'm just worried because, you know, like, High Kick's got that.
Now power up the generator.
Bus trip. And we showing up at like 4:30.
Yeah, which is what I was saying. I was saying that, like, tomorrow's gonna be a weird day because we only have so much, you know, shit. We can only do so
And
much.
then you know how Trooper is.
What? How is Trooper? What do you mean exactly by that?
Well, you know, he keeps old man hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just keep him awake by slapping the stupid out of him.
Probably.
Sure. So you don't have a problem with 11? I'm sure I know you don't. But I'm trying to find, you know, find something for everybody that's a good time.
So I'm playing one of those
Right.
story mode games. It's actually kind of cool.
As long as we got caught, we have to say.
Touch and drag the amplitude frequency. Oh shit. Touch and drag the amplitude
Okay, well-
frequency slider to create the.
Well, if y'all are cool with that, then,
Owen should be fun if he actually has some sleep on the bus.
well, message him and text him and tell him to sleep.
Right.
Okay, if you're cool with that, then let me see if this place still has availability. Because, it's... Like, they're on Groupon, so it's pretty much packed.
Create exact copy of the text. I mean, it's close.
Because it's either 2:30 or 11:30. And obviously we can't do the 2:30 one. Okay, well, I guess I'll just book the 11:30 one. So it's 11:30 to 12:30. The next day.
The power is back.
Good. Now go through the door behind you. It leads back to me.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so you cheap fucks bitching 15 bucks. Okay.
Maybe, maybe not. Suitable items like, oh, I can't read this because I went black. Open the menu button at the M, and select the data tablet. Once the icon of the tablet is visible menu, just double click. Just double tap on the item and change. Okay.
Have you let all of the zombies free? How many?
A few hundred. Maybe more.
Was it really necessary?
I told you. We need to slow down the soldiers. There's too many of them. We don't seem to have any problems with killing zombies. And it improved our odds.
Oh, nice, wow. WikiBuy found me a coupon, so this is even cheaper.
Who did?
WikiBuy, some of those extensions.
Oh, did Honey find it for you?
I don't know. Honey also is offering up extensions. I have two things that both do the whole coupon thing. One doesn't, one doesn't.
Damn! This wasn't a part of the plan. There's a valve. Shut it down.
What happened?
You might have noticed that the ship isn't exactly ship-shape after all those experiments and fighting. There are power and pressure spikes everywhere.
No money. I'm not sure what the money is for, but I'll take it. Money's always good for something. Shit. Grab the handle on the valve and start rotating your hand in any direction. Those valves require a few revolutions to run those below 2 times faster.
Okay, so that's paid for, so now just gotta book it.
How tangled up is the ship? Not too bad. Same area from earlier. What is that? That's a dog. I'm so lucky my fucking vision came back before I got tickled by that.
What does it do that?
Oh, okay.
Are you bringing anybody or no?
What do you mean, am I bringing anybody?
I don't know, you mentioned something about a girl.
Oh yeah, there is. Now I'm in the ground. Odd.
Yeah, but I need to know whether she's gonna be there for Friday.
She.
So like the escape room thing.
Probably. How much does it cost to be entering? Yep, my game broke.
Well, it's for 6, but I just want to make sure I have the right number of people. Because they have
the right
to.
number of people? So why did you put 6? Or why did you? Yeah, why did you put on 6?
Well, the group one was for 4 or 6.
Oh, okay. So
but I need to know how much because if I don't list it, because then they have to add in people.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be 6. Because what is it? It's 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
So yeah, she should be there. Yeah, no, I'm stuck. How do I?
You just can't move.
No, it's not that. Options. Control options. They tell me there's a right hand locomotion type report rotation. Free bonus.
Okay, all you fucks will be getting emails with your thing. Thank you for filling out your forms.
Wait for me to reset my thing.
There's a reset button.
Yeah, I saw that. Just saying that's what efficient. I don't know where the settings are. I really don't want to restart. Back to the net. Where are you at?
hard to put my finger on the pad when it's all the way up here. What? Say what?
Now go up to me. There's an elevator. It works now. I've already hacked the door leading out. As soon as you get up here, we can move somewhere safe.
Somehow I don't think so, but alright. I'll just play like a midget in the ground, it's fine. Call that an elevator?
So I'm here. Who are you?
Name's Danette.
I'm Frey.
Yes, I know. Follow me.
You could at least say thank you.
Thanks for letting me out.
Wasn't that hard, was it?
We're not safe here, so I suggest we get the hell out of here.
Yeah, she's got extremely nipply nipples. Anybody else see that? Her nipples just like straight out of her fucking... Level up! Woo! Choose your reward. It's a medkit, disposable battery. Can be used for a quick recharge of machinery or whatever. Legendary, level 0. I'll probably have to go with medkit because I don't use that much ammo. Sure. Achievement unlocked. Seriously. Gay.
We should be
all
safe
of you
here
were
for now.
CC'd on the
The
scene
soldiers
now,
are sure
so-
that this part of the ship is empty.
No, she's talking about here. Hello, slut. Get stared at nipples harder. Oh, yes. There's a hand right here. I can touch her. Look at those fucking pointy nipples. Pointy goddamn nipples. She is so tiny. I could just bend her over this terminal and fuck her.
Why were you locked in there?
We'll talk about that later. Now I have to
What?
check you.
What'd you say, Chris?
What?
You're Jane
Hey,
Frey,
giant robot.
one of the best
Sweet.
prototypes that came out of Meridian
Roundabouts.
Research.
Alright,
You've
man.
got both physical and mental modifications and
I like your
improvements.
hand motions.
You're a
Pointing at
super
me like,
soldier,
"Sweet."
but according to your file, there's something wrong.
Shook your hand.
You're dying.
I don't feel like I'm dying.
I'm dying.
It's a slow but
Dying to
visible
touch the
process.
titties.
Your neural network is overloaded. You have more functions than your brain can handle.
Grab them.
Gently caress her. She's blinks.
She looks like the girl from DM would.
From what?
I don't feel anything wrong.
Right now, yes. But we have to do something about it.
Fish monitor.
Your file
Oh,
says
that's
they
creepy.
deactivated
She's
most
tracking
of
my
your
head.
functions. Look,
Alright. Oh,
I'll try
God.
to unlock
Stare
one
up
of the
her
basic
skirt.
ones.
Look up her skirt,
Pick one.
Harvey.
Your mental capacity should improve in time.
You know he
I'll be
wants
checking
to.
you regularly.
Hold on,
When
give me
your
one
mental
second.
level improves, I can activate some of your abilities. You're
Oh,
more
I-
or less stable for now.
Used to be chooser of the slain. Click on this ability. On one of these three. Choose an enemy, pull it, show you push all enemies away. I really like that one. Void creates a powerful balloon and knock those targets caught in sway and leash. Creates a gravitation along with holds the enemy. Just stay there. Yeah, sure. Take a leash. Crash, your first ability is now unlocked.
Put the leash on her.
Go ahead. Cool. Duration of time or cooldown timer decrease. I like CDR, man.
Always. And again.
Oh, let's do it. No points. You don't have any free upgrade points. Okay, so that's it.
Download.
So how do I go back? Oh, I got leash. Great too.
What's this side?
Full enemy. Shockwave. Full time as the other dude. Devastation, all that shit. General ability. Sprint. You can run faster. Weapon ability. MOK. Pyro Man. Love that. Oh, hey, I'm somehow way over here. Nope, just went black.
Hi.
No! It doesn't work. I tried.
You gotta skid into her.
Just looking at you.
Is she? Oh. Yeah. You're right.
This is awkward.
I feel dirty.
Clipped.
What? Well, I teleported in the ground again. Fuck.
It's just your character height.
No, it's not.
Something.
It's the game.
Not.
Fucking up, yeah.
Preface.
Well, now I'm perfect hit height.
Those are some aggressively pointy nipples.
Right? That's what I'm
Plastic
saying.
clothing.
Just some upskirt action.
Just reach on in there and grab her stomach.
Here, hold on. She's got a willy. Oh no. let me Kalima. Just reach into her soul. Pull it out. See, are my hands the perfect size to choke her? Yes. I think it's weird that my hands are oh. I'm walking them.
Which please?
They're like odd bloody gauntlets.
So if you can suck it, some motherfuckers. Flip her off! Flip her off!
I can't.
Damn. You just like pointed your finger up, you're like, damn it.
Oh yeah, there was probably something important there. Oh god.
Yo, my laugh sounded like a fucking monkey there.
That shit?
Hi, Jane.
I would like to upgrade more. Upgrade? Upgrade.
Do you want to work on your abilities?
Yes. What do I get here? I can't unlock anything else, I don't think. Nope, no, zero unlockments. I have tons of money. Alright, so what am I supposed to do?
Up to her?
How do you know all of this? Who are you?
My links are
Somebody like you. Another experiment.
I see.
But we
the
don't have
experiment was
time for this
successful
now.
with these nice
I'll
titties.
tell you all about me later, but I suggest we concentrate on our survival for now.
Turn you into a hand puppet here. It's just all the way up there.
So, what happened? My last memory is of killing that asshole Wagner.
And with his death, everything changed. Some of the automated system responses that he was blocking were activated. The core of the response military unit was awakened. They contacted the Earth and started to put everything in order, which meant extermination of everything that Wagner had made, including us. They sent a unit to capture you at once. You must have lost your short-term memory when they used paralyzers on you.
Including us?
Because we are the research subjects, and new orders concerning the subjects are exterminate or secure in cryostasis for later assessment. And even if the later assessment didn't mean death for you, removal of all your augmentation would turn you into a blind and possibly mad cripple.
Yes.
If you don't believe me, you can read the orders they have. I've mailed them to your reader.
What now?
We can't hope to survive against the crew on our own, so I suggest we find some help.
How do we find some help in this case? So do you want to see me play a beat game now? The only other beat game that I
I
have?
managed to find the location of Minikin's cryo chamber.
Yeah,
You
I
have to
one.
find him.
So there used to be a way to, like, there was an X button above the app to kill out the app. What is this? Why is it trying to tell me, no, don't start voice chat with this guy. Fuck. There we go. Now I have to exit the game this way. Peace out. Ugh, shit. My eyeballs. The amount of sweat that, like, happens from playing VR. Isn't that so?
You don't keep moving that much.
Huh?
So you're even moving that much.
It doesn't mean you don't sweat, especially on your eyes. Kenneth has like fucking.
Docking. Bed, guys.
Huh?
I'm gonna finish packing, go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I should probably do something. I mean, it's only 11:25. I'm kind of enjoying fucking around with these VR games. Haven't touched them in ever.
Jerking off on those VR titties.
Right.
You gotta try some VR porn, man.
Hey, look, Panic Escape Room booking confirmation.
What are you doing?
Texting.
Oh.
Alright. I probably should stop playing for the night since everybody's gone.
Okay.
People were. Oh wow, there's a lot of people talking in Mixer. I just got hosted by people. That's funny. I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even know what was going on. Just over here playing in fucking VR. Oh, Vladimir popped in. Where's Cohen? Hey,
Yeah.
where's Hiker? Answer me, you thief. That's funny. Yeah, these people were talking about Cat J Mash followed and Robert Logan followed. That's cool. Too bad am I still in Mixer? I don't think anybody's still there. I could have switched to doing VR games, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, JMash Pro Viewer. That's it. Why did people all of a sudden pop in here? I guess they saw that I was playing VR stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't update or say anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that. That was pretty cool. Cool experience. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn all these off. I might charge all this, so at least we can do this later. Go ahead and hop off. How late are you staying up, Dakota? I mean, I might be back on Discord if you want to play something. You didn't buy Squad, did you?
You.
No. What do you have any games do we play that isn't shitty PUBG?
Just Siege, that's it.
I'm sure we own more games than just that.
That, the totally accurate Battleground game.
We have to own more than that. We have like Dauntless. You got BDO. You can play BDO.
No.
No. You know, all sorts of other things. I don't know.
We'll figure out something. We probably should be on.
Either that or I'll just hang out and just do nothing probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Maybe I should go to sleep or something. Who knows?
Right?
Sleep. Whatever. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off then.
Okay.
So, peace out.
Catch you later.
And also to everybody in Streamland, catch you guys later as well. Thank you for joining and watching the random VR games at the end there.